to work. Let's get this done. Let's get this technology working properly, so we don't have to put up with disgusting, excessive brain chemical activity that always declares itself talented, genius, beautiful, sexy, all kinds of adjectives they try to describe themselves with, and it's like everything beautiful in the world, okay, given to us by the glory of grace, you're a complete affront to. You're in a complete abomination. You refuse to admit it to yourself for 5 fucking minutes. If you admit it to yourself, you're shopping, fucking, taking your meds, drinking, doing drugs, going into an arena with a bunch of other brain chemical addicts. I love you. I love you. I love what I do. How can you fucking love what you do? Addicts always say they love. They use the word love excessively, compulsively, psychotically. Okay. I love to win. I just want to win. I love to be the best. I love, I love, I love, I love. They use the word love so horrifically. It's disgusting. Forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful peace. Okay. That was a global command of the Roman Empire. Year one. It's been 2026 years, and these sick bastards are not capable of love for a minute, and they're solitary in their solitary confinements of the soul. They're horrible human beings. Okay. They're utterly disgusting. Don't be afraid of dying. Don't fear physically dying. Don't fear of physical, psychological, mental, and emotional torture. Okay. Don't give in to it. I want to live the Lord's Prayer now. It's deliverance from evil. It's perfect commands for perfect humility, a perfect understanding of eternity through the source of our lives, through infinite glory, through holy covenants, loving one another. It's okay, to completely and utterly despise selfish abuse with a purple fucking passion. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. What's wrong is people, I believe in freedom, I believe in God, I believe in love. They always talk. If you actually believed in all the things that you say you fucking believe in, you always fucking talk about, you'd shut the fuck up for 5 fucking minutes and listen to yourself talk. Because it's disgusting. I vote for president, they mass murder people for petroleum, but I believe Jesus is the God of the sky. I believe in Allah. Now I'm going to slap myself before I go blow up a building of a bunch of people that I think fuck people with money worse than me, and I'm going to go to a magic place in my head where I fuck 70 women who have never been fucked before and think I'm the best fucker that ever fucked. Okay. Those are the type of people we're still dealing with globally. They're very successful. Okay. You listen to their music on Access Hollywood and Entertainment Tonight, and that girl, she helps people feel like they're worth something. No, she's a skinny girl that lots of idiots would like to fuck that does a studio and auto-tone. It's like Roger with a nice body that lots of guys want to fuck. That's all it is. I'm sitting there watching it going, oh, could you just please fucking turn it off? No wonder Nancy Wilson was going so insane about these kind of creepy fucking people. You're just mad because I've gotten nicer, more people want to fuck me. Yeah, I'm just mad because more, did you think I'm mad because we're not living in the Lord's Prayer, you stupid fucking cow? Could you pull your head out of your own ass for 5 fucking minutes? No? Put it back in. Here's some fentanyl. Right? It's absolutely horrible. And if you're not disturbed by it, if you're not disgusted by it, you're absolutely no fucking help in fixing technology to save us from your fucking mind. I don't give a damn what Dwayne from Tack Room Bible says. I hate the way that man talks. Yeah. Okay, but there's 300,000 people that watch your videos and think and talk just like you do. Okay? And the government, to the land of the free and the home of the brave, and I may not agree with what you have to say, but I'll fight to the death for you to be able to say it on an Audie fucking Murphy movie. Sit there, seriously? Shut the fuck up. Damn, you're annoying. What are you, Franklin Graham's third testicle? TJ McNugent? You gonna marry Coach? Fuck. Boy, masturbating's where I got off old Judith, what a bitch she is. Yeah. But it's really funny, though. Yeah, it's hilarious. Okay, she has a degree in psychology. She could fuck with your head like the lyrics of John Lennon. Okay, John Lennon had an ego problem and Rockefeller didn't like him, and can you understand why? Okay. He tried to reinvent religion into his ego and say, everybody listen to me, I'm better than Jesus. But Jesus said, forgive debt and trespass, love one, serve unfaithful peace, and you got more money than Davy fucking Crockett. See why Rockefeller hated people? Oh, he hated them. Rothschild despised them too. You know, you get up and they make you go to Wimbledon with these people. You got to go, their wives are bitches. I hate my fucking wife. I hate my fucking kids. I hate everybody. Okay. And I refuse to get that way. I understand that all my family is just stupid and would love to go to Wimbledon with fucking Harry and Meghan to help William and Kate make up. And it's like, why? Just argue, fight till you fucking beat some sense into one another. How about that? Okay. Come on, we'll put a cage around you. Okay. We'll put ropes around you. Have it turn off the turnbuckle and you, that dumb bitch doesn't want to live the Lord's Prayer. Why are we doing this? Okay. Guys, I've already beat the living shit out of every mass murderer in the history of the world. 10 times over on Sunday. This YouTube channel, because they shut my Facebook down because they're fucking assholes, okay, is a gift to the world from the Messiah. Okay, the best videos in the entire world. More intelligent than anything on Star Trek or Star Talk or Diary CO. Okay. Fucking DeGrasse Tyson has an ego problem. He wants to break everything down to the most minute detail, sit there and gaze at the stars till his eyes fucking fall out, just to impress girls. It's like, you want to impress girls, stand up for the Lord's Prayer. Then get the one that really loves you and cares about you, and then you'll finally feel like you've gotten the love and care you finally deserve. Because you're such a brilliant fucking genius. Big hands, he's got a big penis. He's going to make you howl like a coyote, and he can dance. I've seen him dance. He can semi-moonwalk, but he did it with some people because they were raising money for science projects. He was a professional dancer. He did that. It's like, really? Seriously? I'm not feeling the Ferret and Harold from you, bro. I'm just not seeing it. Okay, they gave you money to put on a show, say, hey, scientists can dance. Everybody can dance, but money's not real, and he's a scientist. The fuck, right? I went and connected to Cal Polytechnic today. I wasn't feeling it the other day, but I went and grabbed it and said, let's go ahead. And now I'm going to Cannon Air Force Base. Kicking the faggots out of British bullshit that want to fuck cowboys because they're on a Western adventure. I'm sick of this shit. Man, I'm tired of you guys flying around in your goddamn aggressive aircraft, killing my in-laws with your economics, and them not being able to understand a goddamn word I say because of all the chemical poisoning, and the only way to survive the chemical poisoning is alcohol and marijuana. It's like trying to talk to Bob Marley in prayer, and it's really hard, and then trying to talk to his kids, and they listen about as good as a bunch of people in a dance hall with blaring reggae music with Rude Boy with a big, big bankroll heap of ganja, searching all around for a soft sister. Take anyone, but let me tell Jah, you can't tell Jah. Okay. Let me tell you, you're not Jah. You cannot talk to Jah. Okay. God's omniscient, omnipotent. You really think God sits there and has ears and listens to one little asshole saying, I want what I want because I think I'm perfect? No, just be perfect. Understand how to be perfect. Make that your Job. Be faithful. All right? Don't talk to God. Understand you talk because God is. You have an eternal existence through holy covenants. When you obey the laws given to you that you can observe, analyze, and process. Okay? You don't have to be a scientist to observe and understand and obey natural laws so you don't fuck each other to death and try to put your fucking brain on a fucking robot, right? Fuck. Girl. There, I said it again. Man, I'm tired of this shit. I am completely tired of this shit. I am so fed up with this shit. It's like not even funny. And this is me completely and utterly despising selfish abuse with a purple fucking passion. In the beginning, there was the word. All right. And if you can't use words to colorfully express yourself, so we can truthfully understand what you're saying to save children from being mind-fucked by philanthropists, then what the fuck is wrong with this place they call a country and Los Estados you fucking Unidos? I want to fucking hear it from you, Mexico. Let's just go fuck our girls to death and fight like hell and cover ourselves with tattoos and make money off of doing it. And I don't want to hear you, Canada. Let's just go drink ourselves blind and then go driving blind with a dumbass rapper on the front with a big old fucking what was the name of those little stick things, whatever they call them. We're gonna have a lot less blind people because we'll have a lot less birth defects because we'll have a lot less toxic environments because of toxic motherfuckers like you. Okay, if you can't show the fuck up and give me the respect that I deserve, okay, when there's a singularity and the quantum computing is taken over all their bullshit and eliminates their bullshit. Okay? You really gonna get to tell everybody it's shake and bake and I helped. I believe in Judah Krishnamurti. I believe in Haile Selassie. He's not an extension of my penis and my ego. I'm a Taj Mahal. Shit. Yeah, you really think so? Okay. I know for a fact that there's more validity to those stories than there is fantasy to make another goddamn fucking Odyssey movie. There you are, lost in the shadows, searching for someone to set you free from your egotistical bullshit. And love is just a word you use to make people believe that you are actually capable of being a truthful, faithful person like myself. When you know it's not fucking true, asshole. Okay. Shit. Guys, come up in here. Okay. Ariana Grande. She's a drug addict. She's sick. She doesn't know what she's fucking doing. She can't stop herself from being herself for 5 fucking minutes and then hates being herself. She's the eternal sunset of the spotless mind who can't make up her mind if she wants to fuck Jim Carrey or kill him. Because she's out there. And I got to take time off because you guys are all judging me. They're not judging you, they're assessing you, but they're so fucking stupid. They don't realize that they fight like hell to see who's the top tech geek in their town that's going to fuck them with their cell phone towers, and their latest science project to save us from the last science project. And they don't realize all you are is a video game developer's mindfuck. That's all you are. If you can't get up and go, wait a minute, fuck you. You can't wake up in the morning and go, I had a dream that I was going to fuck everybody in the skull after I shot him at a fast food restaurant. Well, what happened? Other assholes came there and decided to stop me so I couldn't complete my dream. Wow. How walking of your living dead, right? It's gross. They're gross, okay? They try to invent animals to be superheroes. Okay? And then they go around saving animals from people that are abused by technology. They're all swollen, they work out, they got all the right stuff, all the right pills, all the right fuck pills, all the right blue chew, all the girls go, ooh, and it's horrible. You do not want to be the Messiah trying to connect to all these assholes in close proximity to me that are saving the world with their technology and their humility. And they're so humble, yeah. Bumbles bounce. It's abominable. I don't know what it means, but it sounds bad, right? What are they teaching at Florida State? I don't know what abominable means either, but I dropped out of school because economics is genocidal, and I don't think Lee Corso's ever figured that out. Well, I think it's biological and psychological conditioning, and I think it's very prevalent in Italy. Well, just Mussolini, do the math. It's very prevalent in Germany? Yes. Some places where it's less prevalent than others. It was in the Middle East where Benjamin Netanyahu is, but they became the focal point of making money off of killing people in the name of God. So Benjamin Netanyahu doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground and a bullet from his toothbrush. That's how fucked up that man is. You can't talk to him for 5 minutes without, well, you definitely don't want to fuck him. You definitely think, a robot should kill him, but you don't want to program the robot to do it because you don't want to be like his fucked up business partners that fuck everybody in the head for money and think it's exciting and it's fun and they've got a bowling ball and they got a coin in their pocket and boy, wasn't that fun. Sweet Caroline, bum, bum, bum. I mean, these fuckers are nuts. God damn. Okay. When you sit here and just keep pushing things to the extreme and your body's very uncomfortable and you want it to stop, but it doesn't show signs of stopping, and they all brought corn for popping and they're going to sell you red vines and Skittles, taste the rainbow. They're horrible. Okay. They will abuse people to death and think they deserve it because the people will act like psychopaths. Well, they had it coming. Did you see that? Because they always have that. Like old Nate Reynolds, the Navy SEAL at fucking NSI. The kid's going to, hey, Nate called it. No, he sits there and badgers the kid every day for 5 days, and then he knows what point it's when he's going to go off tonight. Well, because I'm going to poke him in the back of the head till he turns around and tries to punch me in the face. He's going to go off. Oh, yeah. He's a goddamn fucking genius. My thing was always with Nate Reynolds was just give the kid the right way to go and see where he goes with it. Give him, where he understands that, he's an example. And in order for life to go in a good way, he has to be a good example. He has to maintain that good example unless he wants to get his sex life met by being fucked in the ass by assholes like Nate Reynolds and other Navy SEAls. And Marines. Don't forget the Marines. Fuck that woman in the ass. She can take it. Hey, maybe she'll grow up to be a professional wrestler or a coach of professional wrestlers, right? Guys, if something's not Leviticus, right? In the book of Leviticus, it says when something kills you, it's not love, all right? Now, when you get your wife pregnant and you love her and the village gets together and they make sure that that woman and that baby have everything they need, it is not a curse. Childbirth is not a curse. We've been cast out of heaven and no. You've been given a life of sacrifice. You have to hit the mark to maintain that life of sacrifice. You have to obey the natural laws given to you. It's when you look at it, it's quite elegant. It's quite beautiful. It's quite amazing. Okay. All these people, you haven't had to have given childbirth and want an epidural. You can't enjoy food. You can't enjoy sex. If everybody is a woman that's a hermaphrodite that evolves into something that's like Sigourney Weaver's character from Aliens, there's no difference between her and the alien. They'll both fight like hell for their spawn to rule science fiction. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime girl. Then she did it again in fucking Avatar. Clone me so I can put sex organs into flying dragons and crazy blue horses. And, John Carpenter, you are a sick fucking individual, okay? I'm not going to leave you alone with the sheep in the field. No. Okay. Bah! Look, it's a satyr. A bunch of nymphs. Look, guys, control yourself. Control yourself. Control yourself. Control yourself with me. You better control yourself. Right, you have to learn to control yourself, like my dad told me when I was a youngster. Right after, when I was dating Tara, you control it or it controls you. You'll be a slave to that woman and your kids and those kids your whole life. And I was like, damn, that's a horrible way to express it to your son. Okay. Control it or it controls you is a good thing. You'll get yourself in situations that are difficult for you and the woman, and then it's hard on the kids. That's how you say it. You don't say you're a slave to that woman and those kids your whole life. Okay. What you say is control yourself, or these assholes with money will be... Well, he told me the right thing, but I was a little kid. Okay, when I was a teenager, he told me what was going on in his head from the abuse. When I was a kid, he had to doctor it. He didn't even say it, but I knew what he was talking about. If you go and steal things, he goes, Earl, if a poor man steals from a rich man, it's a crime and he gets incarcerated. People do bad things to him. If a rich man steals from a poor man, it's a career. Okay? Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. So you can't steal from people until you go to college and establish a business for other people's careers. Then you sit there and you go, hey, mama, you get your cigar and you go, mama, come on over here. Earn your presidential knee pads. Linda's tripping, Monica. Let's Lewinsky this, right? I'm a lawyer. He's a philanthropist. Right, and if Dana can't figure that out and Todd can't figure that out, you should stop doing hip hop and you should stop doing crime scene innovation, stop doing beauty shops, and stop doing barbershops with Craig. Okay, gets blunted with Smokey. The bear? Yeah, don't drag your chains. Why? We don't want another Ruidoso around here or Spokane. There you go, guys. It is too far gone. You know, we should be building houses that do not burn up like cinder boxes for economics. We should already be understanding how to plant right and understand how things burn and where they burn and what happened and where you can build and where you can't, where water flows when there's rain, and buildings should not be built there through economic gain and then building boxes to be washed away for insurance money. Okay, and they act like they're your best friend. They're ruthless bastards, but I dig that. Yeah, because you can make money off of being a personal injury lawyer. Because you're a stupid fucking cunt face. Regardless if you have a vagina, a penis, or a vagina. Right? No, she must get Botox on them lips, right? She's passionate about it. Yeah, bet you she can also suck a golf ball through a garden hose if you came up with $300 million and Robert Redford was your face. Do you understand? Not Robert Redford, while making Avengers movies, but Robert Redford in The Way We Were and Jeremiah Johnson. That Robert Redford face. You're funny. Clone me. Oh, so. Do you understand what a disgusting human being, okay, you have become? You've adopted to their disgustingness and you've labeled it evolution. Okay. Evolution is a theory based on you being the center of the universe. Okay, and that's not right. Okay? God's omniscient and omnipotent. Okay, when people turn simple truths into fallacy and fantasy, which you can forgive that and trespass, love, one, eternal, faithful, peace. How can you fuck that up for 2,026 years? It takes a lot of touchdown Jesus there. A lot of touchdown Jesus. Go Rudy. Get out on the field and win one for the Irish. Think they're all fucking drunk. I know they're all drunk. Yeah. Dumbasses. When Joseph was an old man, and an old man was he wedded Virgin Mary, the Queen of Galilee. There is no proof of the song being a story in the Bible. That's true. There wasn't that big of an age difference, and they were cousins. And he wedded her because she was didn't want to get forced into a arranged marriage, and she got pregnant outside of the marriage because she wanted to marry someone else besides her fat cousin named Herod. And that's what happened, and that's the truth. You can go read the book. You have to just be a historian. You don't have to be an historian. You just have to sit there and go, okay, here's whether you do have to be an historian. They had this. They married within the families. They did, but she didn't want to. She wanted to get out. So she wanted Tony and Maria, and they didn't allow Tony to marry Maria because it would have started a civil war. And they wanted to establish commerce, and they wanted to establish, civility. So you have to obey their religions and their codes and their law. There was, as long as they fit within our republic and our codes. And the Hebrews had more things. Hebrews had things that were more civilized than the Romans did. Okay. So you definitely didn't want to come in and destroy everything when they had, when you come and a group is doing something better than you, and then you're ambitious and want to use business ideas to manipulate other people with your genius. You don't come in and kill all the people that might be more intelligent than you that you can make money off of by talking all the idiots into voting over money instead of forgive debt and trespass, love, one, eternal, faithful, peace. Like Pilate said about Jesus and all the assholes in Rome. This guy is way better than Caesar ever thought about being. Okay. You have a jewel here. You have the spirit of a father that's not afraid, that's braver than any fucking murdering centurion that's here that will kill me to, make money to get a Roman holiday and a happy ending on his masseuse with the Texas lawyer, and then get lots of money to go throw a quarterback in Cleveland. And you know what I'm saying? And then say he's fighting for a starting position with Deion Sanders, stupid kid who couldn't figure his way out of his own ego just like his daddy. You know what I'm saying? You're like, well, yeah. Yeah, no. Guys, if you're praying to Jesus and the Spirit of Jesus is in New Mexico and you're still doing fucked up shit for money, then you ain't praying to Jesus. You praying to your ego like Oral Roberts and Billy Graham. Okay? You're Pope Francis on fentanyl. You're Pope Leo. Okay? Trying to de-weaponize AI with banking. You can't do that. I understand. Okay, the whole reason why AI is weaponized because it's an invention to manipulate people over money and have them fight and kill over money. Okay, in order to manipulate people to be in control of the killing over money. It's a Supreme Court. Do you understand what's going on? Trust me, quantum computing understands, land has gone syndicate, understands way better what's going on, woo, 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 than even Marvin Gaye and the vets from Vietnam. Yeah. Flying high and the soul stupid minded, right? Because Marvin Gaye's not the Messiah. Marvin Gaye wasn't Haile Selassie. Marvin Gaye wasn't Jiddu Krishnamurti. Marvin Gaye wasn't Sun Yat-sen and Totoro Suzuki, okay? Some of the most faithful, intelligent people in the history of the world. And we have enough books and enough video recorded conversations to prove that those men that you still don't listen to today are more intelligent than Neil deGrasse Tyson and anybody Stephen Bartlett interviews on Diary of a CEO. Okay. And if you argue that and debate like those people, Pascal was an idiot. Pascal was not an idiot. Those are not Pascal's words verbatim. They had to be changed by the people in the Vatican to keep the business going. Okay, if they had been complete as they were left, like the Book of Revelation and the other, and the New Testament and all that stuff like that, you wouldn't have, a leg to stand on at a butt kicking contest with one-legged men in the Texas Panhandle for buttloads of money. You know what I'm saying? Name, image, and likeness. Okay, make this economy work for the working people. Okay, if you work, there's no such thing as economy. There's just love, and you work because you love. That's faith. If you don't understand the words you're using for genocidal operations through economic activities, you're not a very good teacher. So naturally, he became a politician. There you go. All right? You got any relatives in Phoenix? They think I plagiarized my... Yeah, there's no way you could have wrote a college level paper by it. Well, yeah, I've already read the book before, but yeah. And I didn't read it completely. I just read enough of it to understand what it was about. And then wrote a college level paper on it. Yeah, that I obviously plagiarized because it was like, Princeton level work. And I didn't show her my work because I didn't have to. I just had to look at the book and then tell you what I thought about it. It was Lord Byron's Don Juan, okay? Yeah. Okay, that's not that hard of a book to give an assessment of what was going on with the book. And I don't even remember. I don't even remember what I thought of it and what I said and what I expressed and everything like that. I liked Shelley better than Byron. Byron has some kind of, he was kind of pretentious and arrogant. Shelley was radically different. Percy Bysshe Shelley, I liked him better. But by far my favorite was Keats. Okay, and they were all friends. Byron, Shelley, and Keats. Okay. And they were radically different people. Okay. And apparently Mary Shelley really liked John Keats. And so did Percy Bysshe Shelley. Okay. They liked Keats more than they liked Byron. Byron was the aristocrat that was real cool, that was, Ben Jonson and Ernest Hemingway. Okay. Keats was like, that's all just a bunch of bullshit to try to justify the money that you make off of exploiting other people through manipulation, through mythology, and it's not naivete. It's they have the same brain chemical addictions as you, and you can't trust anybody, and it's horrible. So if you read the Bible and you understand the Bible and you understand the linguistics and the logistics of the linguistics, and you understand eternity, and you understand God is omnipotent, okay? So like we talked about this morning, God is not about who, it's about, worship isn't about who, it's about how. Okay? That's what it says all through the New Testament. It's teaching you how to worship. If you try to worship who, you will lose yourself. God's omnipotent and omnipotent. God is not your sperm donor. God is not the head of your sex cult tribe. God is the essence of all existence. How is Jesus saying he's your ego and your tribal sex cult problems that you don't want to shake because you think it's fun? Right? I like Keats. Yeah. See why Shelley and Shelley liked Keats? And Mary Shelley nailed you all, Frankenstein, boy. She sure did. She kicked your asses like Harriet Beecher Stowe with Uncle Tom's Cabin and shit. She kicked the shit out of y'all. And you're the whole fucking list of cats of Aristocats. Napoleon, Leopold. The butler did it. Yeah, he did. Creme de la Egger. Yeah, instead of drugging you, they do drug you. They drug you, they chemical poison you. You have to go get medication at the repair stores to survive the poison toxinating. They bombard you with Wi-Fi. You're video programmed by video game developers that are little fucking disgusting little peckerwoods on a pussy plantation with ego problems that can never be solved. Shit. They have to invent quantum computing to try to protect their existence, even if it's on a robot, from the other asshole that wants to replace them with their ego problem that can never be solved through their inventions too. And then say it's evolution, it's a gift from creation, it's the dredge from Titan AE. Yeah. Okay, guys. I love you. Anytime you need your ass kicked, anytime you cannot grow the fuck up, anytime you need the love of a faithful father that can be in the worst hellhole in the history of human invented hellholes, you come to this channel. You pray real hard. I help you out. Okay. Well, they connected me to Ariana Grande. Well, I already connect to old Jelly Roll, stuff. And his ex, yeah, she's selling leaf filter with, Botox on the lips and, plastic baggies in the boobs, Wow, There's problems with this love affair, problems, and I can't get nowhere. Woman, if it was down to me, we would be together. If it was down to me, I couldn't love my cute little wives for 5 fucking minutes without your business partners coming in and being jealous of everything I tried to do to love the people in my life, because they didn't want love present, because they couldn't feel powerful. They don't feel powerful unless they're manipulating everybody, and love eliminates manipulation. So that's the last thing on their fucked up little minds, right? Okay, guys, I love you, all right? Peace out.